Hello everyone, it's Sanjay and I have just come off of the CQC Trade Association meeting on behalf of the Outstanding Society. I've got 3 pages of notes and I'm going to go at speed. So, what was really exciting? We've learned that the assessment framework version 2 is coming out at the end of this year probably, and it's going to be in development until that date. They're going to be sharing a draft in the middle of March, but more importantly, they're going to be working on it consistently until the point of release. So you're going to see what it looks like, they're going to be trialing it, and then it's going to be actively worked on until that point. Really exciting. The CQC have focused on actually sharing and learning about the trends that exist. So whether it's trends in best practice that they're seeing in outstanding providers, or areas of concern and areas of practice that they want people to focus on. And if they can see it becoming a trend, they're going to let us know, which is a really, really big part. They did 333 inspections last month, and that's above target. So they're working on getting that pace back up. Out of those, about 61.3% are rated as good, and only 2% are outstanding. So there's loads of work to do, but it is showing that people are being rated in that way. On average, we saw 24 quality statements looked at inspections and assessments when they were conducted. There's a massive project coming from the Test and Learn team. So really short form reports. So rather than the long 8,000 word reports that we're seeing at the moment, they're looking at scaling those down to make them really understandable by people that need to read them. And they're involving a lot of people that utilize services, providers, as well as Circle of Care in that process. They're looking at streamlined assessments, so for assessments to be quicker and better, rather than a really complex, overly detailed assessment where it's not needed. So they're working through that at the moment. The last really interesting thing was a co-pilot work that the Test and team are doing. So it's looking at AI and how it's going to support inspectors in doing their work. This is not to de-skill inspectors. This is not to take people away from their work. It's basically to support them and help them prove cases and points when they really need it. So that was a really interesting meeting, and I hope that this information helps. We're going to have a more detailed report that comes out. Keep an eye out for our magazine, because that will have loads of information in it also. Have a good day, guys.